So, time for the Becher chase then now, 3¼ miles over the national fences. Top one is Miss Beat, Graham Clutterbuck, Green Park Lad, Jim Murray, Moneywinkle, Darren Howells, Fittipaldi, Jay Follis, Entrapment, Jay Shea, Muradabad, M. Cairns, Big Fat Zero, D. French, Storm Del Mar, Molliet Surfer, Game Signor, Colin Clark, Viva Los Barbados, Paul Rhodes, Mr. Wolfman, Martin Leadham, Jamira, Pimestar, D. Hinton, and Garbo Turbo, Blake Acid. So 13 of them then over these Grand National fences, and very short run to the first, and up and over that one they all go safely, with Green Park Lad just in the lead from Miss Beat in second, and then comes Game Signor and Muradabad, Storm Del Mar and Fittipaldi are after that one, and we come to the second. That's a big ditch, and then all over that one as well with Entrapment just at the back marker. Muradabad it is that's gone on then from Green Park Lad in second, Miss Beat is third, and Storm Del Mar is next as they take the next one. And they're all safely over that one as well, with Muradabad clear in the lead from Fittipaldi and then Miss Beat. So we take a look from the jockey cam on Garbo Turbo as they come down to the turn. Now we've switched to the jockey cam on Muradabad. I don't know if we're gonna see it jump a fence, but we're heading towards the home straight, and have a quick look at the sky there as they race away, and we're back on board Muradabad, and now we're back in the stand. So you can see them racing into the straight, and they're coming up to what would be the second last in the Grand National today. It's fence number 4, and Muradabad takes it in the lead. They all jump it big and they all jump it well, and Muradabad leads from Miss Beat in second, then comes Storm Del Mar in third and Fittipaldi's fourth, and then Green Park Lad and Entrapment and Big Fat Zero as they come to this next fence. That would have been the last in the national. It'll be the last next time round, and they're going to make their way towards the chair now, with Muradabad showing the way to Miss Beat in second, Fittipaldi in third, and Storm Del Mar is in fourth. As you can see them now heading towards the chair, and now they come to it. Let's see if they all get over it okay. Yeah, they all cleared that with room to spare, and Muradabad is the leader from Miss Beat in second and Fittipaldi third over the water. Then comes Storm Del Mar, Entrapment and Big Fat Zero, Green Park Lad, Mr. Wolfman, Jamira, Palm Star, and Viva Los Barbados, Moneywinkle. Then we've got Garbo Turbo, and Game Signor is just the back marker. So a complete circuit then of the Aintree Grand National course to go. Let's down to what is the first in the big race, and Muradabad is the leader. It's only going to be, what it'll be, about six weeks or so before we get to the Grand National, probably 5 or 6 weeks. So you start thinking about which horses you're going to be putting in and making sure you've got all the runs into them, because they've got to have done certain things. The criteria is there on the forum for everybody to see. Check up in case you've got something that you're planning on running. Make sure you qualify it, because I think they've got to run over at least once over 4 miles. And there's a faller there. Mr. Wolfman's gone, so while I'm busy waffling, my horse has fallen, so that's one crossed off the national list. So Muradabad's in the lead then, from Miss Beat in second, and then Fittipaldi's after that one, and the rest of the field are all safely over that fence there, and Muradabad is in the lead, and he has been pretty much all the way. Comes down to the next one, and skips over that one nice and easily, with a lead of about 3 or 4 lengths to Miss Beat in second. Big Fat Zero is next, then Fittipaldi and Storm Del Mar. The next they go, and they're all jumping pretty well. Only Mr. Wolfman departed at this point. They make their way down to Beach's Brook, and over that one they all go, and they're all pretty safely over that one as well. So Muradabad leads them then from Miss Beat and Fittipaldi and Big Fat Zero and Entrapment as they jump for an Avon, and they're all safely over that one as well. So orders pretty much unchanged. I think we're going to get a jockey cam on Garbo Turbo, and you can see the loose horse Mr. Wolfman in front of him there, and also Moneywinkle as they make their way to the canal turn. And we've lost one there. That was Fittipaldi. We saw the jockey go underneath the hooves of the horse we were on the jockey cam with, and they take the next, and it was Valentine's, wasn't it? And that's Moradabad still in the lead. So Moradabad's in the lead then, as he comes to the next and takes it nicely from Misbeat in second. Entrapment is after that one. Then comes Jumeirah Palm Star, Big Fat Zero, who's next, and then comes Green Park Lad, Viva Los Barbados, and Storm Del Mar and Game Signor as they take the 18th. And suddenly there's only 3 left to jump. But there's still a fair old way to go, because there's that big long run in here, don't forget. And Moradabad's in the lead. He takes them over the third last, jumps it well. Misbeat jumped it slowly. The Greys are challenging. They're right in behind the leader Moradabad. So Moradabad's in front from Entrapment in the green and Jumeirah Palm Star on the inside. Behind them is Big Fat Zero and Viva Los Barbados. Misbeat is still there as well, but just dropping off a little bit. One that's making a bit of ground on the outside is Green Park Lad as they swing towards the straight now. Then they've got 2 more fences to take, and it's Big Fat Zero in the lead from the early leader Moradabad, who's just dropped back in the second one. He's still coming back at him. He's not going away. Green Park Lad is in third. Then comes Game Signor, Viva Los Barbados and Jumeirah Park Star. A mistake there by Moradabad, and now Game Signor throws down the challenge to Big Fat Zero. Big Fat Zero's in the lead from Game Signor. Then Viva Los Barbados is trying to get into it. Garbo Turbo's trying to come with a bit of a run, and Green Park Lad is still there, but Big Fat Zero's on the inside. Over the final fence they go, and now it's Big Fat Zero being challenged by Game Signor. Game Signor and Big Fat Zero, Viva Los Barbados and Green Park Lad. They're racing now up towards the elbow. It's Big Fat Zero in the lead, still on the inside from Game Signor and Viva Los Barbados. Green Park Lad is trying to close on the outside, but can Big Fat Zero hold on? Green Park Lad and Game Signor trying to close, but it's still just Big Fat Zero. He races up towards the line. Big Fat Zero, is he going to hold on? Yes, he is. Big Fat Zero wins it. Game Signor is second. Green Park Lad was third. I think Storm Del Mar might have been fourth, and then Viva Los Barbados and Garbo Turbo. Moradabad Misbeat, and it was Big Fat Zero for D French that takes the win. Game Signor was second. Green Park Lad